Had I known this was about language, I never would have typed the quiz the way I typed it. So, let's make it right. If you did the quiz the way I intended it to be done, then by all means leave it up here, call it good. Yay, we're done. If you misinterpreted the that time bit, and here's what I'm saying, talking about that time. Let me call the quiz up real quick. This is one of I'm a math guy by training. I'm not an English guy by training. I'm a math guy by training. And sometimes, as we just saw, it gets us into trouble. So, right here, and thank you, Crystal and Shelley, for pointing this out. What average time did we agree I passed the marker 200 feet? Everybody, 12.289, we're done. Calculate my average rate of change between that time and 2 seconds before that time. At that point, and again, this is math, not English. I apologize for the confusion.
Yeah.
That time is defined as a variable. You can't argue that. That time, this is the beauty of mathematics. That time is now defined as that time, 12.289 seconds. I didn't put 12.289 seconds in here because I want to reuse this quiz in a different class. That's going to have a different time, most likely.
In the future.
Hold that thought. Now, when you see that time, every time you see that time, it's now 12.289 seconds. Okay? What I will do is I will actually assign that like a capital T or something along those lines and make it more mathematical so that I was trying to make it less mathematical because I've noticed in Math 105 when I make things less mathematical, they tend to go down easier, kind of like taking medicine with chocolate, if you will. But I will make that more mathematical. Again, that time defined as a variable becomes whatever the number is back there. Now, something else I'll do, Shelley, and I'm looking at your quiz, this helps. I'm going to number these bad boys.
Yeah.
So I can also just say refer back to step A, B, whatever it is, which will also help. Yeah. So, if you guys want to grab your quiz, if you did it completely wrong, by all means, please grab it, take it back, do it over the weekend, and bring it back on Monday, and then submit it then. I got no problem with that. Because the point of it is, if you start mixing the times up, you're not going to get to the point of how fast I am going at the end, right? Because I'm not getting to the end. If you keep backing up from the times, if you go from 12 to 10 to 9.5 to 9, you're backing into a time that doesn't talk about how fast I'm going when I cross 200 feet.
So you're not wanting us to do that, because I'm catching up to you guys right now. So like I'm looking at that, and if we start at the 12.
Everywhere you see that time, put 12.289 seconds in.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and then
And then do everything like we're talking about.
Then back up or go forward.
I'm not going to get into that again. Do what we were doing on the TI.
Okay.
Because I think I made that much worse by what I was saying. We were saying exactly the same thing, just in two different ways there. So you're getting closer to 12.289. I'm going to say it that way. I don't know how you want to think about which direction that is, but that's fixed and you're moving closer to it. That's why I made the Excel sheet. That's why I made this Excel sheet. What you're doing in the quiz is you're taking this point and going that way. You're going that way. Okay? Yeah. Go ahead, Kirsten.
Okay, so it said 1 second before that time.
Which would be 11.289 seconds.
Oh, not 1 second before 10. You want one? Okay, got it.
That everywhere you see, as a math guy, this is why I hate the English language. As a math guy, this is why I despise the English language, because it is the worst language to communicate mathematically in my opinion. You're always, let me ask a question. Is the second point ever moving?
No.
No, that time is 12.289. That was we started in class. We fixed that point and we kept moving the first point this way. So you're never, ever, ever, if you want, take the words that time and put the numbers 12.289 on top of them and call it good. Yeah, Benji.
Yeah, I am an English guy, so if you could, how you fix that, just, yeah, what they do with legalese is like...
Don't tell me legal, I hate lawyers.
Okay,
please,
fine.
don't.
Fine.
We need, this is a math class, we need to talk about mathematics.
Say in parentheses after the first question is, call that X.
Parentheses make it worse. I've discovered that as well. Parentheses make it worse because parentheses make it a legal document. I'm going to reference the number. I think Shelley gave me a legal with the numbering back there. Or refer back to number, whatever that was. Use the time
Call
in number, blah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to call it that time. I'm going to say the time in number, blah. Forget the variable. Forget any legalese. We're just going to make it nice and simple by pointing back to a number and call it and leave it at that. So
All right.
apologies. Lord. All right, close all this down. Forget all this. Grab the coin I gave you. If you want to resubmit the quiz, resubmit it on Monday. That's fine.
Do we have class Monday? You mean Wednesday?